No,
What's up, y'all? Back with a little football video. This is one that's hit hard, hit home. This is my team, the Commanders. I ain't gonna lie. Say something. Say something. Like, come on, bro. This nigga like
the shitty ass Commanders. No, I'm just playing. Commanders not having a bad year. I think they're having a pretty decent year compared to previous years. I'm not sure what their record has been in the past year.
It's always been like this.
But I feel like this is the most success they've had probably in the last 5 years. I feel like. Well, I mean, when was the last time they made the playoffs?
We made a playoff like 2-3 years ago when we had when Chase Young rookie year, I think.
Okay. Oh yeah, with Heinicke.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Which we talking about?
Yeah, man. Today we are talking about the benching of that man Taylor Heinicke for Carson Wentz, who's been on IR the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I feel like I really don't have any opinion on it, like, to be honest with you, because like I feel like they played very similar. I think the biggest thing that like Ron Rivera saw, and he said this in one of his interviews that he did, was that Heinicke turned the ball over too much.
Yeah.
And I think that's just kind of player he is. He kind of has that Brett Favre kind of thing, like, I'm gonna risk it all for a big play and everything like that.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out in his favor. I think.
Last week.
I think the way he plays every week, honestly, I feel like he's always looking for a big play, man. I remember the one that really stands out for me. Hopefully we can find it and clip it. Is I forgot what team they were playing or who he was throwing to. I think it was Dodson. And he threw it downfield, and it was like double coverage, and then the ref was down there too. You know what I'm talking about?
When the ref got in the way?
Yeah, the ref got in the way.
Oh, he caught it?
Yeah.
No, that was Samuel.
Samuel, yeah, man. And then he just threw it up, and it was double coverage. It was a terrible throw.
It was actually triple coverage.
it was a terrible decision. It was a terrible throw, but that man just threw it up, and he really just hoped for the best. And luckily, Samuel actually did catch it, and I think he scored on the same play.
He did.
If not the same play, I think they scored.
Yeah, 2 plays later after the kickoff, it's 2nd and 7. Taylor Heinicke shuffles to his left, delivers the football downfield. The official gets laid out, and yet Heinicke puts it on him. What a wild play. This is going to be 1st and goal, Commanders to be
away with it. Here's the official right here. Watch, he's trying to get out of the way, bless his heart. Bynum had it sized up, and here comes.
But he's just that kind of QB, man.
So you agree with the switch? Is what you saying?
I don't think it mattered. I think Carson Wentz is going to give you exactly what Taylor Heinicke could have done.
I disagree.
I don't think Carson Wentz is that much better than Taylor Heinicke. I don't think Taylor Heinicke is better than Carson Wentz. I think they're
both will stand still. They're both like kind of the same.
They're both the same guy.
The only difference I'll say is Taylor Heinicke brings more energy to the game. He gives them more of a chance to score and make the big plays. Carson Wentz is a good thrower. You know, I feel like the injury really limited his mobility, because the only problem I really had with Carson Wentz was he would not leave the fucking pocket. And this man would take a sack or he won't move.
I give the Heinicke like that. Heinicke,
he will extend the play.
But that's the bad thing with him, because him extending the play, he doesn't know how to give up. He's gonna force it, and then you get in a situation.
How about this? So he will extend the play. He don't have that mentality like an
Aaron Rodgers
franchise quarterback.
Okay, it's not there, I'm gonna throw it away.
Yeah, he's not a franchise quarterback. I mean, he's obviously not a franchise quarterback. Neither one of them are franchise.
And that's the thing. Like, why does it matter? I don't think. I mean, I'm not sure what you guys need to get into the playoffs, but I know it's a slight chance because y'all lost. The last 2 weeks.
It's either we win and everybody else lose out that's below us, or we lose.
We'll put that in there for you guys too as well.
I think it was the Lions win. If we lose, the Lions win, it's fine, or whatever it's.
It's a small chance. It's a small chance that they can make.
We like 40-something% though of staying.
Yeah, it's just so much is other teams have to do shit for y'all to get in. If that makes sense. Like it's not even in your hands. Like I kept seeing a quote where I think Carson Wentz and Ron Rivera were both saying like, "Oh, we control our destiny," and it's like you really don't. Like you don't. It's not like you need to win out, but then you also need all these other teams to lose. Or
it's not as close as you think though, because we're at like 40-some%, and I'll put it up there. We're at like 40-some%, and the team below us are like 20-something.
Yeah.
So we have a higher chance.
Y'all have a higher chance, but it's not as simple as, okay, we got one out.
And just went out, or Like it's not like we're not like Dallas. Dallas, I'm pretty sure already got their position. Like no one's passing.
Like the Eagles,
yeah, they're.
But the thing for me, that's what I'm saying is like I don't think like Carson Wentz is going to give you that big of a difference. I mean,
he's not.
And like that's what I'm saying. Like,
but you know what it is?
I'd rather have rode it out with Heinicke. Be like, okay, we gave him a shot. He had 10, 11 games of film. We go into the offseason and be like, okay, is this our guy? No, move on. Is Carson Wentz our guy? Obviously not. But I think the thing with Carson Wentz is he is in a long-term contract, so I think you might be stuck with him. I'm not sure what his contract is.
He's in a long-term contract, and he's not
good
things. Like, I think people are stuck in the fact that he was a good quarterback. After he got hurt, and after all that other shit, he's been like a basic. He's putting the same numbers up as Taylor Heinicke. What I really feel like though is they should put Sam Howell in and see what he can do like those last 2 games. Because what if he do great?
I mean, were you gonna judge a guy off 2 games though?
2 games. One is against the Cowboys, which would be a good
and the other one's against Cleveland this weekend.
Nah, I think we got 2 more games. I think Cleveland, right?
I know you play Sunday at Cleveland.
I know we play Cleveland.
I think you play Dallas one more time.
Yeah. Or maybe these.
But the thing is, like, even depending on like a Dallas game, the Dallas are like Clemson. They got all their like playoffs offset. They might not even play their starters. And the thing is, even with the Cleveland game, like you have a Deshaun Watson who hasn't played in a year. He's coming back. He's still kind of sloppy with his play, and he's trying to get his rhythm back and everything like that. So it's like even going against Cleveland, is that really a fair like judgment? Because you know what I mean, you're going against a guy who hasn't really played a lot of football in the last year or 2. So, but I just think the saying of, I don't know if you've heard it before, but if you have 2 or 3 quarterbacks, you don't have a quarterback at all. And that's kind of the situation that the Commanders are finding themselves in. Carson Wentz isn't the answer. Heinicke isn't the answer. Sam Howell, only thing we saw from him was preseason, where he had like his sparks and everything like that. So you don't know enough about Sam Howell. But you got to think, if he hasn't got an opportunity by now, because the Commanders are obviously searching for an answer.
Bro, we've been searching for a quarterback answer for the past decade.
That's the
2
thing.
decades probably.
I feel like they keep going into free agency and getting these
washed up
quarterbacks who they're just not good. They're not franchise quarterbacks. I think they need to
prime examples. Carson Wentz,
Ryan Fitzpatrick,
fucking
who they had before that?
The one from San Francisco, the one who got hurt. What's his name? He really didn't play.
Alex Smith.
Who was before him? Like
Alex Smith.
We had Kirk Cousins. We had fucking.
I'm not gonna lie. Kirk Cousins was probably the most consistent quarterback y'all have had.
Yeah.
In like probably the last like.
Look at what he's doing now. I feel like once teams leave us,
players
leave us to another team, it's just like they find their spark. The only thing with us, we're putting quarterbacks in a situation where the O-line is not protecting them. Yeah. They don't have time. Like they can't produce anything because they got to move around the pocket or they're getting sacked or pressure. I don't know. It's just real frustrating to watch sometimes, and I feel like this draft will definitely be the make or break it for our year.
But the thing with you guys, y'all guys did better than you should have done. If that makes sense, because now you guys are gonna be probably in the middle, unless you move the middle of the draft, unless you guys trade and move up or something like that. Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys have first round picks or not, but so it's kind of hard to even get a quarterback because you guys are gonna be in the middle of a pack. You gotta think all the bad teams gonna be up front. Like
that's the bad thing about being like a middle team.
An average team is
you don't get the best players, you don't get the shittiest players. You're stuck.
Yeah.
And it's like we're not a good team. We just had some good games. We won by one by
You had a lot of But man, you guys let us know what y'all think about the whole situation, man.
Yeah, let us know.
Was it a smart move for them to bench Heinicke for Carson Wentz, or should they have just kept rolling with Heinicke and see what he could have done?
Yeah, I'm a Heinicke advocate. I think they should have stick with Heinicke throughout the rest of the year and then figure it out after that.
If I gotta be honest, they both some shit. So, all right, guys, man.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Appreciate you guys watching the video.
Put down in the comments what y'all think about it, how y'all feel.
Of course,
if y'all don't care.
Like the video, please. Subscribe. Share it if you want. And then, like you said, man, let us know in the comments how you guys felt about it. Until next time. Peace.